There has been another very strange Easter egg discovered with this door and this big monster hand that comes out of it, and it has a pretty damn good reward. You get a free tier 5 gold upgrade to the weapon that you're holding. This is another kind of side quest thing like the coffin dance Easter egg I covered on the channel not long ago, and this monster hand definitely does have something to do with the giant Yeti Elder God thing that we can't see very well, that I also made a video on not long ago. And if it isn't, then that'll make me kinda sad. But anyway, let's get straight to the guide. But let's go over a few things that you're gonna need before even doing this. You'll need the power turned on, a pack-a-punched weapon, and Dark Ether access. In terms of anomalies to get to the Dark Ether, I recommend using ones that will always spawn back in the same place, especially the one which lets you interact with the ghost right next to this barrier at Speed Cola. But do not interact with the ghost or else you won't be able to go back into the anomaly. So now that you have your packed weapon, go to an anomaly and head to the Dark Ether. Then go over to the medical bay where Speed Cola is and approach the barrier, and you will see 4 buttons that you need to shoot in any order, by the way. Now shooting these can be a real pain in the arse to hit, but it can be done. After you've managed to hit those 4 buttons like you will have just saw me do, you'll notice that the lights in the room will turn green and there will be this ominous glow that's coming from one of the doors on the left. There'll be a button right next to the door and you have to shoot that button with your pack-a-punched gun when a zombie is about to walk past the door. Once you've done that, it will swing open and this huge creepy bony monster hand will come out and it will swipe and grab the zombies, killing them. It'll then go back into the door and the light will go away, so it'll be on a cooldown until it's ready to be used again. And whilst that's happening, I recommend just training some zombies in another room and then going back until it recharges. And this will be made obvious since the light will be coming out of the door again, and that is how you know it will be ready. Now remember to do all of this in the Dark Ether, and you basically just want to rinse and repeat this until you've killed 15 zombies with that hand. My advice here in terms of equipment is to use something like Ether Shroud or Ring of Fire to help you out with this one, because believe me, I have died way too many times trying to do this, and even with a friend it's still very hard. Me and one of my friends actually did try doing this and we still could not do it. So it's not easy, but it definitely can be done. But however, I am willing to accept that I am probably just really bad. Once you have hit that 15 kill mark, you'll notice that the hand will shoot this pinkish orb at you, and whatever gun it is you're holding in your hand at that time, it will be instantly upgraded to a legendary gold tier. Just going back to what I mentioned earlier, I want to just note that it's probably very good to have, like I mentioned, Ether Shroud or Ring of Fire, but in terms of weapons, I would have the wonder weapon, the DIE Shockwave, by your side, because when them bosses come in and you're still trying to do this, it will really screw you over and it will interrupt this whole process. So making sure that you can dispose of the Megatons really fast is going to be a huge advantage for you. Speaking of this process being interrupted, another thing that could really screw you over and also just halt your progress in general towards this are those damn pesky dogs, because I have had so many times whilst trying to do this, I would go into the Dark Ether on a certain round at the beginning only to see that green mist roll in and realise it's a dog round. So just hold off for a few seconds when you're at about round 12ish, because believe me, it will save you a lot of hassle. And one of the biggest things that helped me whilst attempting to do this was the decoys or monkey bombs. They were absolute game changers for this. Just throw one, and then whilst all the zombies outside of that barrier are being distracted, you'll be able to have a clear shot of the button and also be able to time it right as well. One really frustrating thing with this that I feel like I should give a disclaimer for just before I end the video is that whilst me and my friend were doing this, and I even noticed this whilst trying it on my own, is that sometimes you will time it perfectly, and the hand will come out, and when it goes to swipe at the zombie, it will just decide to go through the zombie. It's really odd, and it can be very annoying because it can do you dirty out of some kills that you should have had, but it doesn't happen too often, but just beware of it. But other than that, that is everything you need to know to complete this mini monster hand Easter egg. So best of luck. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this here today. If you enjoyed or found this helpful at all, be sure to smash the like button, comment and subscribe for more. It really helps. Turn on the notification bell too, so you'll be able to be notified when I upload more Cold War videos. I've been uploading every day so far, and people seem to be enjoying them. So if you haven't already, do hit the bell because you don't want to miss these. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.